What's good, y'all? Back at it again today. More scripture. Today's topics include mistakes happen and think before you speak. And today's verse, we're going to be taking a look at Nehemiah 9, verse 17, which reads, "You are a God who forgives. You are gracious. You are tender and kind. You are slow to get angry. You are full of love." So, tackling these two topics, there are 5 qualities that were mentioned within this verse in which God looks at us whenever we make mistakes. And as we can all acknowledge, we make an infinite amount of mistakes in which can't be tracked. So, the qualities: being forgiving, being gracious, being tender and kind, being slow to anger, and being full of love. So, we make all these mistakes, but God still manages to keep these 5 qualities no matter what the mistake is, however many mistakes we make, and no matter how many times we repeat it. So if we can emulate that and bring it over into our own lives whenever people like our loved ones, friends, family, partner make these mistakes, we can emulate that, then in turn we can foster an environment in which these mistakes can be corrected, overridden, and then in turn both parties can reach an agreement on, okay, this mistake happened and here's how we can fix it. However, that always isn't the case. And this is a lesson which I had to learn, especially last year. It's important to think before you speak, and instead of lashing out, being dismissive, being quick to judge, that's not going to get you the answer in which you want, or rather fixing the mistake in which you want. In turn, it's just going to push people away, and that isn't the goal that you want. You want the mistake to be corrected, you want the mistake to be acknowledged. Instead, you performing all these negative emotions and letting these negative emotions get the best of you, it's only hurting both parties. So it's important to keep these 5 qualities, and even though, you know if you perform them, the mistake may happen again, which the same thing with God. We still have to practice that cycle and emulate these 5 qualities. And in turn, the mistake may be, corrected. But lashing out, being judgmental, being dismissive, all these negative emotions, that's only reaching conflict. And that's not what he wants. And that's what I gather from this verse. I'm curious, what did you gather? And may God bless you in your future endeavors, and have a great rest of your day.